So we'll just start an easy seated position, just moving side to side, forward and back, easing your way into beginning with a seated meditation. So when you're ready, I invite you to gaze softly down or to close your eyes. And just begin noticing what you're showing up with today. So the areas of the body that feel really nice, but also the parts that are tense and may need a little extra attention. But even exploring your energy level, what you're showing up with emotionally. I know for me, I just woke up a little bit irritated and I have no idea why. So that's what I'm showing up with today. And then once you've explored that, and you can continue to explore, but once you're finished, then just focus on your breath. Just a simple breath awareness meditation. Feeling the flow of air moving in and out of the nose. So just take a few more breaths. Then begin to slowly and very gently open your eyes. Add any small movements that might feel nice, whether that's working with the shoulders or even just dropping the chin to the chest or lifting it high. And then we'll make our way into tabletop. So finding that crawl position. And we're going to build the breath here today. Sometimes it's nice to be in a different shape while we explore the breath. So with this first awareness of the breath, breathe into the belly. Allow it to expand and then exhale using the belly. And now keep the belly engaged at about 10%. So that's just that cough engagement. So it's not pulling or yanking the belly button back to the spine, but just a little bit of muscular engagement. And now breathe into the belly. That feels a little different. And then breathe into the belly and expand the breath in through the chest. And this third time, breathe into the belly, expand through the chest, and feel the breath at the top and back of your armpits. And that's where that top rib is located. And now practice that breath one more time. And now we'll link our movement to it. So when you inhale, soften the belly and look up. And as you exhale, bring the chin to the chest, round the spine, and push the mat away from you. And then inhale, your back makes a U shape. And exhale, your back makes a rainbow. Inhale, the gaze goes up. Exhale, the gaze goes up with the belly. As you inhale, the hips lift up. And as you exhale, the tailbone rounds down to the mat. Just explore this cat-cow 2 more times on your own. And now find tabletop with a flat back. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips high for our first downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out the feet. Spread the fingers wide and push down through each finger so that the weight is not dumped in your wrists, but is spread throughout the palm of the hand. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then find one breath here in stillness. Then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway and lengthen the spine. And exhale, slide your hands down and fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms overhead and exhale the hands to heart center. Now take a moment to reorient. We're in a new shape. And then lift your toes up off the mat and place them down. Lift your heels up off the mat and place them down. And then begin to press down through both feet equally. You can notice when you press down through both feet, the leg muscles engaged, the core muscles engaged. And then feel your hands pressing towards each other at heart center. And you'll notice that the chest muscles engage. And now take a breath here. And we'll begin our warm-up with Sun A and Sun B. So sweep the arms up overhead and take an inhale, grab the beach ball, and exhale, bend over to the right side. Inhale through center, exhale, bend over to the left side. Inhale through center, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, find plank. And then bend your elbows and lower your body down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, hips to heels in child's pose. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Nice. Inhale, back up to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. And take a minute to pedal out the feet. To even shift the hips side to side. And then find stillness and take a breath. And then look forward on an inhale and walk the feet to the hands. Exhale. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab the beach ball and exhale, bend over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, make your way to plank, and then bend the elbows and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. And then when you're ready, inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab the beach ball and exhale, bend over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, find plank. And lower down. Inhale, straighten the arms and our little back bend and upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Stay here for just a moment. And when we make our way to the front of the mat, we'll begin our Sun B, opening up the hips and adding a twist. So take a breath here. And inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And exhale, the hands to heart center. And take a breath here. And then bring the feet together if that is comfortable for you for chair pose. I like my big toes to touch and the heels to be spread a little bit, but some people like a little wider base, and that's okay too. And so bringing the hands to heart center, take an inhale to stand up tall. And then exhale, bend both knees and sink the hips back into the chair. Take another inhale. And exhale, twist over to the right. And inhale, center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale through center. Stand up tall and reach the arms back for a back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, just bring your fingertips to the mat. We're going to step the right foot back. Bend the left knee deep. And then inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, bend both elbows, bringing them down towards the waist in cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, use the belly to bring the hands slowly back down to the mat. Then step the right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to the mat. This time, step the left foot back. Bend the right knee deep, and then inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, bend both elbows. Cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, use the belly to slowly bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And now sink back into that chair. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, stand up tall and reach back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Bend the left knee deep. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend both elbows. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, bring the fingertips slowly down to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Step the left foot back. Bend the right knee. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, bend both elbows. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, bring the hands all the way back down. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And now bend both knees, sinking the hips back into the chair. Take an inhale. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, rise up, reach back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, bend both elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Step the left foot back. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, bend both elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, the hands down to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, press the palms. And exhale, the hands to heart center. Take a moment here to notice your heartbeat. We've moved the spine in 6 different directions. We've warmed up the hips. So take a moment to notice the change in the body. Maybe your energy level has changed. Maybe at an emotional level, something has shifted. So take a few breaths just to observe. And now we'll begin working through our Sun Salutation C. So bringing the hands to the hips, step the right foot back, and we're going to keep the back heel off the mat. So just the toes on the right side are touching, but the left foot is firmly planted, that left knee is bent, and now reach the arms up to the sky and gaze up at the fingertips. Make sure the shoulders are down out of the ears, even though the arms are strong. And take a few breaths. And now we're going to use our belly just like we did in Sun B and sweep the arms forward. The chest is going to hover over the thighs. And then the arms come down and back, palms face up. Lengthen the chest and the collarbones in front. The arms are strong like you're holding plates of cookies. And take 2 more breaths. Now begin to straighten that left knee, spin the back heel down on the mat, grab the left wrist, and reach up and over to the back of the mat. Getting that nice side body stretch from the left ankle through the hip. You can feel the stretch in between all of the ribs, through the shoulders, and take 2 more breaths. open your body to the long side of the mat. Spread the arms wide and star pose. So the toes are out, the heels are in, the arms are spread wide, the chest is open, the chin is lifted. And take 2 more breaths. And then take another inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Oh, that feels good. Yes, and then walk your hands over to the left foot. Leave the right hand down and inhale the left hand up to the sky and gaze up at the left fingers. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside of the left leg. Take another breath. And bring that left hand down and walk the hands over to the right foot. Leave the left hand down and inhale the right hand up to the sky. Gaze up at the fingertips if you can. And you should feel a stretch now at the right side. And take a few more breaths. Bring that right hand down to meet the left hand. Turn the toes to face the back of the mat, which we're facing that right leg, and drop the back knee, that left knee down to the ground. Then inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And now we're in kneeling crescent warrior. So getting much more intense stretch on the left hip flexor. Now you bring the hands down to the ground, straighten that right leg, and bring the chin towards the chest. So now we're getting a stretch on the back side of the right leg. Shift that right hip down if it tends to creep up. Soften through your shoulders and take a few more breaths. All right, here's our big move. We're going to come to stand on the right leg and push off with the left leg. And then we have our balance challenge. Right foot, right hand stays down. Left leg lifts and left arm lifts. So we're opening up the body. We're stacking the hips on the left side. And just take a few more breaths. If you're shaking, if you're laughing, it's all normal. And then shift that left hip down, but the left leg is still lifted. And we're going to reach the right arm out to the right. So we're coming into airplane arms. And if your hand touches my face, we're okay.
I can't even count.
That's okay. And take another breath here. And then we're going to bring the left hand down to the mat and leave the right arm reaching up to the ceiling. So we're twisting over towards that right leg. And if you can gaze up at the right fingers, more power to you. And take a breath. Then bring that right hand down. The left foot joins the right foot. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And exhale, the hands to heart center. Oh, wow. Laura's joined us on part 3, so we've been building up to this. And it's still hard. It's really hard. All right, we've got to do the other side, ladies. I know. So bring the hands to the hips and step the left foot back. So we're just on the ball of the back left foot, but the whole right foot is planted firmly. Right knee is bent, hips are pointing forward. Yeah, you got it. And then reach the arms up. And if you want a balance challenge, you can look between the hands. And take 2 more breaths. Now, just like we did in our sun B, use your belly, and we're gonna bring the arms forward. The chest is gonna hover over the thighs. Then we sweep the arms down and back, palms face up. Yep, we're holding those cookies. Maybe they're warm, gooey brownies this time. Whatever you need to, or it's a cup of coffee. That might be motivating to me. My arms. Yes. And take 2 more breaths. Now begin to straighten that right leg. The back heel spins down on the mat. Grab the right wrist and reach up and over to the front of the mat. We're getting that nice side body stretch. We're saying thank you. Lovely. And take 2 more breaths. Then open your body to the long side of the mat, toes out, heels in, shift the hips forward, squeeze between the shoulder blades to open the chest. The chin can tilt up. Star pose. And take 2 more breaths. Close my eyes and almost fell backwards. Take an inhale and exhale, fold forward. Another lovely. Yes. And then walk your hands this time over to the right foot first. Leave the left hand down and inhale the right arm up to the sky. Gaze can look up at the fingers and take 2 breaths. Then bring that right hand down. Walk the hands over to the left foot. Leave the right hand down and inhale the left fingers high. And take 2 breaths. Then the left hand joins the right hand. We turn the toes and our body to face the front of the mat, dropping the back knee, that right knee down on the mat. And inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Gaze can follow and look between the hands. Soften the shoulders. Feel really long in the waist. Press down through that front foot and take 2 more breaths. Then bring the hands down to the mat. Straighten that left leg. And then guide the nose toward the knee. It most likely won't touch, but it's just dropping the chin towards the chest to lengthen the back of the neck. If that left hip is shifting up into your waist, just gently guide it down. You want a nice stretch on the back of that left leg. And take 2 more breaths. All right, it's our big movement. Push off the back foot. Come to stand on that left leg. Now leave the left hand down and reach the right arm, right leg up to the sky. Opening the body towards the right side this time, stacking the hips, and take 2 breaths. Then shift that right hip down. The right arm goes out to the right, and we lift the left arm up so that our arms are at a T or airplane arms. And we take 2 breaths. And we bring the right hand down to the ground and lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze can follow. We're twisting over to that left side and take 2 breaths. Bring that left hand down. Bring the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bring your fingertips to the mat and now bend your knees deep, 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 deep until your bottom comes all the way down to the ground. And go ahead and lay all the way down. Take a moment to just return to your normal breath, releasing that full and complete breath. Maybe you need to even breathe through the nose and sigh out the mouth. Just a transition. Nice. And now lift the right foot up to the sky. Begin to point and flex the foot. Just noticing your range of motion. And now circle the ankle in one direction. And then go the other way. And then find stillness. And now place your hands behind that right thigh and bend the right knee and then straighten the leg and bend and straighten. One more time. And then keep the knee bent and just gently guide the knee into the chest and then away from the chest. It's almost like you're doing bicep curls with your leg. We're just getting into the deeper muscles of the hips and the glutes, easing our way in for the stretch. And now lead your knee into your chest and take your left hand and grab that right foot. So you're opening the knee to the right side. And just begin to gently rock your leg like a baby. So just side to side. Couple more times. And then place that right ankle on top of the left thigh. And now take your hands and grab behind the left thigh, bringing both legs into the chest. And take 5 to 7 breaths here. And now keep your legs into the chest and release your arms out to a T on the ground. And then slowly guide the legs over to the left side. So that right foot is going to find the mat or the floor. And we're coming into the shape of a twist. So your gaze can stay up at the ceiling, or you can look over in the opposite direction of the legs. And then take 5 to 7 breaths here, softening through the shoulders. Feeling the twist at the back, the stretch at that top hip. Releasing any extra tension in the legs all the way down to the toes. And then gently unwind the twist, uncross the legs, and just take a pause. And then we bring that right foot up to the sky, begin to point and flex. Take some ankle circles. Then go the other direction with your ankle circles. Then take your hands at the back of the left thigh and bend the knee and straighten and bend and straighten. One more time. And then keep the knee bent and then just gently guide the knee closer to the chest and release it back out. Bring it closer and out. One more time. And then leave the knee into the chest and take your right hand and grab the left foot. That left knee turns out to the left. We begin to rock the leg side to side. You might find that one side is easier than the other, or more flexible than the other. And then take that left ankle and place it on top of the right thigh. And then bring your hands to the back of the right leg and guide both legs into the chest. And then take 5 to 7 breaths here. And then keep the legs into the chest, but release the arms out to a T on the ground. And then gently guide the legs over to the right side. That left foot will find the floor. And we come into the shape of the twist that works for this side. If this doesn't work on this side, then adjust. Don't go as deep. Use pillows. Maybe even bring the knees together instead of having the legs crossed. But the gaze can be up at the ceiling, or you can look over to the left side. Soften the shoulders. Release tension at the belly, through the hips and the legs. And then follow the rhythm of your breath. Gently guide the knees back to center. Uncross the legs. Begin to stretch the body out for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Guiding the shoulder blades down, which helps open the chest. The hands can be by the side or resting on the belly. And see if you can release any tension in the face, in the neck, and shoulders. Soften all the way down the arms to the fingers. Relax the muscles of the belly and the glutes and the hips. See if you can soften a little bit more the right leg and then the left leg, and find rest. Now begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach and stretch. And then bring the knees into the chest and allow the entire body to roll over to one side. And then on an inhale, slowly rise all the way back to where we started. Bringing the hands to heart center. The light in me notices, observes, and appreciates the light in each one of you. Namaste.